Yo, Chad, you gotta recommend me this video right now. Let me let me find it. Oh, wait, I think it's this one, right? Alright, let's go, Chad.
Tim was
And please, if you follow this video, if you see this video in YouTube, please like, subscribe, follow me on Cake, bro, please.
born and raised in Savannah, Georgia, on the east side, and he repped it three. He tried playing sports and everything, but he always got caught up in the streets, and eventually he was just all the way in with it. He ended up
Why every rapper trying to play sport, then they didn't make it, or any people that have bad things, they trying to play sport first, then when they didn't make it, that they get into gang things. Why, Chad? Why?
mean Quando Rando when he was in high school, and they got real close and everything. And eventually Quando would end up blowing up with music. And Lil Tim, he was the guy that was always with Quando Rando. They neighborhood Crips. You know what I'm saying? They represent Jump Out Gang and 1027 stuff like that, man. And he was down with the NBA clique. You know what I'm saying? Before the situation with Von happened. He was always seen riding around with NBA Herm and Ben 10. Lil Tim was shot in his leg back in 2019. I don't have too many details, but he said that in the interview. But he ended up getting arrested with four other people on East 33rd Street in Savannah, Georgia back in August 2020 when the Savannah Police Department did a narcotic investigation and they found more than 15 pounds of marijuana, guns, and almost $16,000 in cash.
But Chad, if they find you with that shit, bro, I don't think you can make it out of that shit, bro.
But Lil Tim was out on bond. You know what I'm saying? Him and Quando, they was still on the road. You know what I'm saying? But on November 6, 2020, they were in Atlanta. They was shooting a music video to a feature that Quando Rondo jumped on. And when they got there, they seen Chicago rapper King Von, and he ran up on Quando, and he would end up punching Quando, and Lil Tim would end up shooting Von, and Von would pass away hours later. And Lil Tim was also shot too, but Lil Tim would end up getting arrested for felony murder, you know, a day later. Before we get back into this video, I want to tell y'all about
Yo, Chad, please don't lose in the chat, bro, please. Why? Like, my question is why is the reason that most of these rappers, it's like they see the things that come when they think, I don't know how to say it. Like, why you in violence thing if you're a grown ass man knowing how to that shit going to end?
LeBun months later, and he would even begin to start dropping music. And he dropped his first music video in August 2021 called Off the List. And popular New York rapper Tekashi 69, who also had beef with King Von, and Lil Durk would end up paying Lil Tim to do a song with him, but Lil Tim, he didn't want to do the song with 6ix9ine because he snitched and everything.
Yo, Chad, tell me if I'm wrong. Chad, tell me if I'm wrong. Why some rappers they like to mess up their careers because of a problem that is not yours? 6ix9ine is snitch, yes, but he's not snitch in you. Maybe if you make that music with 6ix9ine, maybe you're going to blow up. Because right now I don't know nobody that listen to this nigga music. But maybe with that music with 6ix9ine, he's going to blow up. But because he heard other people voice, oh, he's snitch, don't do music with him, don't do music with him. Now see where you are and see 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is in jail right now. But I can put my life that if 6ix9ine come out, 6ix9ine will be relevant because 6ix9ine is someone that is always relevant.
So, he ended up finessing them, and he had left before they actually got to record the music. But he was on Quando Rando and NBA Youngboy little mixtape 3860, and him and Quando did a song called I Swear. You know what I'm saying? And he was still dropping his own songs like Made the List and Third Day In. You know what I'm saying? And we know YB was mentioning them in songs and everything, saying stuff like, you don't want to see Lil Tim jumping about that truck. You know what I'm saying? His name was just always getting mentioned and everything, even though he wasn't taking music that serious all the way. But, you know what I'm saying? Quando Rondo, he ended up getting locked up. And we know Quando Rondo not coming home until the end of
Thank you,
2026.
bro. Thank
But
you.
we know YoungBoy came home at the beginning of 2025. And when it was time to get on the road and, do a tour, after not being on the road for so long, Young Boy ended up inviting Lil Tim to the Master Tour. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the main people besides YB. And he was even gifted a grave digger chain. O Block member Money Ike would call out NBA YoungBoy, and he said that he using Lil Tim as a face card because he wouldn't even have him around him if it wasn't for the King Von situation. And he said they didn't even know each other because NBA YoungBoy is from Baton Rouge and Lil Tim is from Savannah, and he said he seen him with pictures with Quando before that situation happened, but he never seen him with NBA YoungBoy.
Them niggas not nowhere near locals. That's Atlanta and Baton Rouge, whatever it is. I ain't never seen that man with him before. I seen Quando Rondo with him. Alright, that's cool. Okay. But it's like him? No. Bro, he really using that man as a face card game. Like,
And then when Chief Keef
I think that's true because Quando, I see a few videos with Quando, Lil Durk, and Lil Durk and Kim Von in the show room dancing or something like that. Then I know musics with Young Boy and Quando, but I never heard about Lord Tim with no one. I don't know. It's the type of person that they use him because of what he did, not what he is. Yeah, yes, that's why.
ended up doing a song with NBA YoungBoy, O Block members were real hurt because they felt like that Chief Keef betrayed their hood and he went against the grain for they out. Because we know YoungBoy said stuff like O Block Peggy rolled up and he was dissing Lil Durk and King Von. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Tim
Chad, something I hate about this video is the person that's talking. He talk like he's hungry, like, or no, like he want to eat something. Like, nigga, go eat first, come and talk. Don't talk with the, or you just wake up. Nigga, the fuck, bitch?
had aired out all of the O Block members that was, coming for Chief Keef, after he did the song with Young Boy saying that he was foul. And then Lil Tim said, shut y'all BA, ain't gonna do nothing A up. Y'all mad over a song.
Shut y'all ain't gonna do these niggas up, man. All that crime, the fucking song.
Well, there we have it, guys. On this video right here, we had the story of Savannah, Georgia rapper Lil Tim, but he really wasn't even no rapper for real. He was just the right hand man of the superstar Quando Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Who was down, we never broke again. And before all of that, they was locked in. They was neighborhood crips. You know what I'm saying? On the east side of Savannah, and they done lost their partner Lil Pal. You know what I'm saying? They done been through a lot with each other, man. Quando Rondo was mentioning him on his early songs, like No Smoke, when he was saying her to Lil Tim, he OTM. When he shoot, he got aim. That's before the King Von situation, man. But after that happened,
But I got a question. Chad, I got a question, please. Chad, I got a question. Before the situation with Kim Von, everybody know Quando was cool with Young Boy and with Kim Von. So something I don't really understand is who bring the problem? Kim Von, Young Boy, who?
that's when the world
Kim Von or Young Boy? And why is Quando the one who most relevant? Like, why?
started paying attention to the Tim and everything. But he been doing NBA and 4K trade. He was riding around in the car with them before this situation happened. You know what I'm saying? And since then, he just been getting money, man. He been on the road with Young Boy, so you already know, man. Young Boy put everybody en route to get some bread. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to them. And you know, a lot of people don't like this guy, but at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? He was just being a loyal friend to Quando, man. We all want a friend like Lil Tim to have our back if we feel
That's a true. At the end of the day, he just do the best for his friends. Like you can't hate on that, bro. He's loyal.
like somebody trying to harm us, to be honest, man. But yeah, guys, I don't really have too much more to say. I just came here to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, this documentary. Y'all comment down below who y'all want me to make a story on next in the comment section. I ask that y'all hit that like button, gang. Let's get this video.
Yo, chat. Thank you for the one who recommended it. Yo. It's interesting at the same time. I don't understand anything because why you meet the one who this? I think this nigga is not a rapper. He's not a real rapper. I think he just wanna use that rapper shit to be relevant. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't hate him because I don't know him. He don't know me. I don't hate the young boy. I don't hate the leader. I don't hate no one because they don't know who I am. I don't know who they are. Like, I only know their music, but I don't know who they really is. Like, so at the end of the day, peace. I'm not into anything with this, so don't put me inside nothing. I just give my opinion, you know. I'm pissed off, niggas.